whoever he is, just know that it is so wrong that no matter how you see it, I want to share what Oke Bakassi said about this. Where is that again? Yeah, listen to this. Just for your own view.
Applying doctors to do check-up for president.
1 day check-up.
No, hold on. So, no, we're gonna leave that one. This is be like, say we won't carry motor, go service abroad. You understand? We won't carry the national vehicle. Go. Do you know that countries when know themselves know they let foreign nationals touch their president?
You know what you mean?
You know the level of security risk it is for you to allow a foreign national to touch your president. They don't even look. In some countries, a president, you know, they wear the same cloth 2 times. Because you know one London, the cloth. Unless like people, you know one London, I made them go plant cheap.
Inside out.
Inside.
You understand? Yeah. So people where they bring in cloth, you get people where they bring in cloth.
Special.
You understand? They don't burn anybody where to touch with in one way. Because if you implant cheap, every secret where the president know, you go to know. Then we go carry our own president, go put them on top of,
no be once, so no be twice.
Put them on top of bed.
Honorable.
Leave them for
pass out
in a random private hospital.
Nurses they take and learn work.
For another nation,
For another place.
The nurses where they touch and so now normal nurses so.
Then when I say we'll be suffering country.
I beg,
when he reach to buy one small tokumba, when person wanted to do Uber, when I go say one make we do local, we do local. But when I want to check up on our service plane washer, so I mean we never did it. When we did it, when I wake me.
I don't have this today.
If you want to go, you understand?
6 years of holiday.
This is 60 years of independence. Yeah. 60 years of independence. Hospital, one better hospital.
Each president to each president.
By right, Nigeria is supposed to be where all these West African presidents go to come. When they come for checkup. And guess what? You may shock you to know that when you go abroad now, the Nigerian doctors go do this work.
Yes, now they are the best.
We everywhere. Get best everywhere. So waiting had us now to buy the equipment.
Where they go to the check president.
Because building day, AC day, generator day, everything day. Now just to buy.
Now just to buy equipment. So do you understand that now? Building deal, AC deal, generator deal, even like if like no day, generator deal, but just buy equipment and take care of hundreds of thousands and millions of people. So that just to have access to it, pay the doctors. And you think because Maiyegun didn't go to London, Maiyegun has paid his followers. I don't get follower, we be like movement. This is like a free will platform, right? And that is why we call it Temple of Truth. Some truth go knock you out. Like you go to sit down like this. You will sit down like properly. You go think say you balance. And some truth go just eat you back. And you will knock out. And it's not a competition. To God be the glory that we live in a country where, number one, I can afford to pull my own money, withdraw my own money, buy tickets, like many people are doing. You know, some people, there is no one you will see at that place that did not spend any dime to go to that place, even those who are living in London. So, pull your own money, put fuel in your car, your own money, to go and tell an idiot that 200 million people back home are so scared of that they don't even know what to do, how to come together and get rid of the miscreants, get rid of the hoodlum, right? But you pull your own money, manage to cut out a small time, right? And then you decided, I'm going to go. For those who buy fuel, put fuel inside car. For those who bought tickets, train ticket to bus ticket to, right? Even for those who are going to cycle down, it is all about, do I have the time to go and register my own displeasure? It is called free will. Okay? Now, if you then say, man, something I can't go again, right? You are one person who is not going. There are others that are still planning to go. Everybody is working their plan, working their schedule. When am I going to be free again? Oh, am I going to be free on Monday? What time? Oh, am I going to be free on Tuesday? oh, when am I going to be free? What they are doing is that they are telling the criminal politicians in Nigeria that if you can get away with all the madness in Nigeria, if you believe that you have gotten away with all of it, you are their demigod and you can direct them to wherever you want them to go, that you can kill protesters and get away with it. If you come over here, every day, for every minute of what you do in that country, we know them, right? We know more. And that is that if you know better, you must do better. Abi, for knowing more, one thing that we are not taking out is we also have a privilege. It is not actually a privilege, but to an average Nigerian who has lived in Nigeria before, who then relocated to a better country where human rights are genuinely respected, right? You will understand that it is a privilege. There are our brothers in Nigeria who came out to protest bad governance, to protest this plutocracy called democracy in Nigeria, to protest this inefficiency and incompetency of these criminals who have now turned terrorism business in Nigeria to state-sponsored businesses, right? Now, these guys who come out and risk their lives, those who have been killed, they are not better than us. We are not better than them, right? The only thing that is missing is that we are living in two different climes. A climb that understands that you have a right to express your displeasure, an atmosphere that says you have no right to express your displeasure, right? And the larger percentage of the people are scared enough to agree that they have no right to accept their own freedom. So if you are now living in the UK, so to an average Nigerian, it's like when they see us, it's like we are abusing our privilege. Look at them, oh. They have lights, they have hospital, they have school, they have job, they are getting money. Now they want to go and protest. Is that not joblessness? Now, if you now want to understand an average Nigerian, especially if you want to pay attention to the Buhari idiots, the collateral mumus, the Buhari Dins, the Buhari Didinis, the Buhari Dinotus, the Buhari Dijatus, and the rest of them, they can make a single statement that will be so contradictory at the same time. Okay? They will tell you that, oh, you have everything. Every time you talk about Nigeria, they want to jump into it like it's a competition. Okay? But at the same time, they will say, oh, are you thinking you are better than us? Is it because you are living in the UK? Is it because you think nobody can arrest you? Is it because they cannot kill you? That's why you are telling people to go and protest and be killed. So primarily, he has accepted that if you go and protest in Nigeria, government should kill you. Now, if you then go out, it's your choice to be killed. He agrees that, oh, is it because we are not going to be killed? That's why we are talking about Nigeria. Then we'll go out there and do something. Then we are like, okay, fine. If you are not going to do anything for them because they will kill you in Nigeria, if they leave Nigeria, we will deal with them in our own way. In our own way, at our own time. Yeah? Now, they have left Nigeria. We are dealing with them now. Especially starting from Buhari, the effigy in Aso Rock. Yeah? So we are dealing with him. Then the Buhari idiots, they are now saying, look at them. They have light, you have light, you have this, you have that, this and that. All of you are getting money, blah, 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 blah. Now you want to go and protest jobless people. How can people who have everything, who have jobs, who are responsible, how can they be jobless again in the same statement? That is when you will get to know that the Buhari Dins and the rest of them, and like I did say, when there's something called Buhari titis. Buhari titis is like meningitis. Okay? So Buhari titis is something you can call a mental disorder. Apologies to those who are actually having real medical, mental health problem, health issue rather. Okay? You see, this Buhari titis, the mental disorder that is called Buhari titis, is so bad that nobody has a solution for it. No one has diagnosed it yet. You have people who give no damn whether they kill you or you turn to refugee. And You are told to go and pray, right? Go and pray. It is God that will fix Nigeria. Go and pray. Then you have been praying. More people have been killed. More people have become poorer. The Nigeria that they told you will not be corrupt is now the most corrupt country in the entire Africa. Second most corrupt country in the whole world, right? But as a Buhari Dean or as a collateral mumu, yeah, why would you go and send Buhari away where he's getting health care? Don't you have a job? Don't you have something to do? Why don't you go and find a job? A jobless moron living in the country with the most jobless people in the whole world is talking to somebody who could afford, without being paid, without being given money to go and carry flag and say, hey, Buhari, we love you. Buhari carry go just because they paid you 1,000 naira. People who can afford that. Somebody living in a country that is known as the poverty capital of the world. Somebody living in a country with the highest number of jobless people. Somebody living in a country that cannot find a single hospital to take care of their own number one president, number one citizen. That person is feeling offended. Is feeling kind of somehow, I don't know, mental, that those who have all those are helping them to chase away the lifeless mannequin that is spending their money comfortably in another man's country. They say you can't shame the shameless. Of course, but at the same time, there is nothing wrong in reminding the shameless people that they are shameless and whatever they stand for is shameful and they should be ashamed of themselves. Reminding them is not wrong, because if you keep quiet for too long, you will find yourself agreeing with them. For example, when they ask you that, now Buhari, is it Buhari's fault that Nigeria doesn't have 24 hours electricity? Is it Buhari that has been president from 1960? Oh, okay. Do you know that you are likely going to agree with them? Abi? Fine. Oh, there is no good hospital in Nigeria. Is it Buhari that destroyed all the hospital from 1960? What about the past president? Oh, really? Great. Do you know you might find yourself agreeing with them? By the time you continue to keep quiet, you will also begin to suffer from either the Stockholm syndrome, which is something that makes you forget the oppression of today, that is prompting you to ask for a change. And by the time you get used to it, you suffer Stockholm syndrome or the selective amnesia, okay, which is what do you call it? Choice ignorance. You will personally just decide to live in fool's paradise, right? By believing things that don't exist. Do you get that now? So that's why you have to continue to remind shameless people that, you see, if there is anything you probably forget about in this whole life, yeah, is that there will always be consequences for every action. There will always be consequences. For every action, there will always be counter and contradictory or opposing reaction. So what we are doing right now is just helping you. If you are in Nigeria, you don't need to value it, because we are also doing it voluntarily, right? We don't have to do it. Everyone you see on this in front of this building, telling Buhari to go back to Nigeria, every one of them, they have life. Every one of them have their own life in this country. Do you get that now? They have jobs. Some of them are those who are remitting back that billions of dollars. They say total remittance from the Nigerians in diaspora. When you see these guys, they are better than your Buhari. You know why? They live in a country where they believe that they have to work before they can eat. They have to work before they can pay their rent. They have to work before they can pay for their gas and electricity. And they know that when government take their tax, they will be able to drive on good road. When they are sick, they will be able to take their family members and themselves to the hospital. They will not be asked, where are you coming from? Why are you black? Why don't you go to your country and get that health care? Because they pay for it. and nobody will ask them before they access it. Nobody will need to give them special treatment or give them this profiling because they live in a country that works. And a criminal like Buhari cannot think that it will always be welcome, right? To ship your money to this country, the same money that we also send to Nigeria. Or where do you think they get the forex from? The forex they are spending in Nigeria. Who do you think send the forex? Or do you think your dollar, I mean your petrodollar that they are stealing every now and then is enough for them to feel to satisfy their insatiable loss for forex dollars? We send the dollars, we send the pounds, we send the forex to Nigeria, into Nigeria economy. So from this forex, this criminal will use the money and come back here to the UK and enjoy the NHS that we pay for. And you think it's just going to go like that? Yes, you are very okay with the way they are ruling you in Nigeria, right? But we pay for that hospital that criminal want to be treated in. And we have every right to tell them it's not welcome here. Imagine, President of Nigeria, who came to this country, President of the most populous black nation on earth. He came to this country. Nobody welcomed him. No government official in this country acknowledges his presence. Which means he came here as a private visitor, not as a diplomatic visitor. But he's using his diplomatic cover to enter any country he can enter, then spend your money as he wants, to use the facility we pay for. Come on. You may be comfortable in Nigeria, okay? I pay for that hospital too. Do you get that now? I pay for those who ended up working in those hospitals. Right from the day they entered their medical school, from the day they got their qualification, our tax money paid for most of them. So Buhari cannot come here because he believes that he can afford to pay them and then enjoy it. Don't let us make it comfortable. Not with these people. If I am not there, there are better and many, many better people who have made it to that position, to that place. If I didn't make it up today, if I make it down there today, right, I'm going to look for another free day. I'm going to rebook it again. No be my money. I will rebook it again. And we'll go meet again for London. But for now, there are people there that are making it uncomfortable for the idiots staying away. Yeah?
We pay your salary. We pay your salary.
Also, one of his sons on the 13th of April 2024, Bello L5, is threatening a woman on a Twitter that him and his gang they're going to rape that woman. I know any further action towards that to investigate and make a lawful arrest and prosecution.
Buhari must go!
These are patriotic Nigerians.
Buhari must go! 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 Buhari must go!
Buhari must go.
Buhari must go! Buhari must go! Buhari must go!
Buhari is a gunner.
Buhari must go! 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 Buhari must go!
See what they happen in Kwara.
She's here.
The latest one what they happen in Kwara.
Nothing like private school.
Asking missionary school to close down, forcing them to close down all because of religious sentiment.
It is now we that were here.
Ẹ̀wọ̀n nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ń Kwara ṣó yẹ kí gbogbo wọ̀nyẹn máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ní sẹ́ńtúrì yìí. Ẹ̀wọ̀n tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀.
All those people crying for those people, how many of them cover their head at home?
Wọ́n wà ṣé bí wọ́n ń bọ̀ ṣé bí wọ́n àwọn àfáàfá àwọn ń kọ́ àwọn ọmọ wọn wọ ibi yìí ṣé bí wọ́n lọ sí school ṣé bí wọ́n lọ school ìjọba èyí tó bá fẹ́ lọ sí religious school ó lọ sí religious school kí ni wọ́n ṣe wọ́n sọ pé dandan kan lọ wọ ìjáàbù nítorí pé wọ́n lọ sí religious school níbí yìí ìwọ tó bá fẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ ẹ́ lọ religious school ó mì pé òfin lórí láti tẹ̀lé òfin àti ìlànà school yẹn ó ṣe ṣe pé wàhálà Nàìjíríà ṣe wá pọ̀ tó ṣe pé àti ẹ̀ lè ronú for once. And these people are calling themselves youth of the representation of the Nigerian youth, and you are there fighting using a religious sentiment to tackle things. I don't understand. Mo tó jẹ́ kó ọ̀tá àwọn àmì ní èèmọ̀ pẹ̀lú pínpín kólúkálukú pariwo tẹ́ẹ̀bà tí tẹ́ẹ̀bà káàbà tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n rí pé iṣu ìfọ̀kàn tó pín Nàìjíríà nù mẹ́fà no matter ibi tá a bá pín sí kò ní ẹ̀fà ní ìyànjú until tá a bá tó resolve things until things are resolved in a right way.
It's a bank holiday. First of May.
It doesn't matter. I'm okay.
What day?
It's the 3rd of. It's Monday the 3rd of May. 3rd of May.
We are here in front of the Wellington Hospital to ensure that our new guest, our esteemed guest, shall have no rest while those in Nigeria have no rest, shall have no possibility of good medical health care while those in Nigeria have no good medical health care. We are waiting, we are watching, we will act.
Yes. So, like I said, what will make me more special than those people who are already there this morning? People are already gathering from 12 o'clock. Let me give you the address if you are in London. Okay? It is called the Abuja House. But if you are in London, you can use the postcode. Let me see it. In fact, you just need to put in Abuja House, London, direction. All right? Just put that in and go through and well, let me see it. Yeah, it is going. I mean, it is number 2, Camden Hill. Oh, hang on. I'm going to try and see if I can put it on the screen for you. So I'll use the postcode. Okay. Let's see that. On the map. Sorry, guys. Trying to copy it and see if I could copy that up because I'm using my phone. So just type in the Abuja House. And it says here the number 2, Camden Hill, Kensington. And yeah, let's see. I couldn't pull up the postcode. But if anyone has it, just please paste it on the comment section, okay? So, imagine it's showing me here that it's going to take me 6 hours, 24 minutes to drive from here to that location, 410 miles, okay? So, number 2, Camden Hill, Kensington. I don't know the postcode right now, okay? People are there. You will see the number. I'm going to give a detailed report later tonight. There's nothing special about, there's nothing too special about Maiyegun being there today. It would have been a great one for me personally because I want to be there. I had the time. I wanted to be there. I wanted to be with people who are going to do that. Buhari go home. Buhari go home. I want to be part of them. I mean, go get the hell out of here. If they make you comfortable in Nigeria, then stay in Nigeria. Don't come here and make it look like, you are some kind of African prince in the UK. Somebody who is so entitled to be pampered and do all of that too. You know what I'm talking about? Right? So it would have been a great pleasure to be part of that today. And to everyone who is there today, thank you very much for making it down. To all of you who are on your way, they said it's going to start by 12 noon. So by now, we should be having feeds. We should be having, having feeds from the from the location. Let's send them back home. Everywhere you see them, in any part of the world, get rid of them, make them uncomfortable, and send them back to where they are coming from. Okay? So when the Nigerians are tired of their oppressors, like many people are already getting tired, yeah, they will be bold enough to join those who are demanding that something different should be enacted. And it doesn't matter wherever you belong to, okay? It is your choice. Everything will be personal, and it's up to you. If you are comfortable with the Nigeria you have right now, embrace it, okay? In the country, in this part of the world that I live in, we are so free, right? To do whatever we like under the law. Someone said, oh, he's pretending to, he was pretending that he was going to London. There's a lockdown protocol. Those ones are just the Buhari idiot comments, okay? However, I'm going to try it again. I'm going to tell you, if Buhari remain in London, if they said he's coming to use 2 weeks, our people have managed to keep him inside that cell, right? They have managed to keep him inside that cell. They have not been able to move him out. Earlier, last night, they said they have moved Buhari to another location. It was a ruse. It was a distraction. It was a plan to get all of you to that place, okay? To go and disturb neighbors so that the neighbors will call the police. They will say, who are you looking for? Oh, we are looking for Buhari. They don't scam you. Buhari couldn't come out of the house since he arrived in London. And it is because people have been camping outside the house. Buhari hasn't been able to go to the hospital. Our people are already there at the hospital to make sure that the hospital management will tell him to leave. Now, the neighbor in that area where he is right now, the neighbors are, they are going to eventually tell him or call the police to tell him to leave. Okay? So they said he's coming here to use 2 weeks. 2 weeks, Abi. He has used 4 days now. Okay? So which means he has 10 days to go. I am available again next week, Sunday. I will buy another ticket. If Buhari is still in London by next week, Sunday, I will buy another ticket and we'll go meet there. There are people that will be scheduling themselves to appear there. Don't take it personal. No be competition, okay? If you want to go there on your own time, maybe on your way back from work, just go to that gate. Even if there's one person you meet there, carry your own pan and pot and anything. Make your own noise there. Buhari go! Buhari go home! Buhari go home! When you are done, go back into your car, and go home. You have played your part, okay? The effort is to make him uncomfortable and everybody keeping him in that place. And people saying, oh, you know, that Buhari, all of you are this and that. You are just stupid. Let me tell you that, okay? Whether it is the real Buhari or fake Buhari, right? Somebody is in that Nigeria house, and he is currently claiming to be Buhari, okay? Whether na fake one or na real one, no, we don't want any Buhari here. Does that make any sense to you? Whoever is there claiming to be Buhari, we will make this country we'll make London uncomfortable for him. Even if he stay for that 2 weeks before he return to Nigeria, it doesn't matter. He will know it. That if he has to drive, finally, very soon, Buhari is going to try and drive out of that compound. But when he's trying to drive out of that compound, our people go there. Whether na 5 people, whether na 2 people, whether na 10 people, whether na 100, it doesn't matter. Just go there and make your own noise. If you want to record it, drop your own message. Buhari ole, Buhari ole, Buhari a criminal, go back to Nigeria. Do your own. Now your own part with that. No be competition. Do you get that now? But if Buhari stay in the UK for another 8 days, some of us go meet for London again. And thank God we can afford it. All right? We can afford to meet there every time that we are free. And since all of us have our own different times, why not? It means that when you check your own schedule and you read the news, they say Buhari is still in London, and you are in London, and you are not working around 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. Even if not 7 p.m., you finish from work, and you know that you can quickly stop at Camden, and go into the Abuja house, carry your own megaphone or anything, okay? Make some noise, scream there. If he did toilet, whoever is in that place, and whoever is keeping him there, let them know, say you came, and go home. Do you get that now? That is what is called protest, because you have every right to do it. you are paying his salary. Whoever is that clown, they are locking up in that place. Whether it's a mask wearer, whether it's the demented Buhari, it doesn't matter. What we know is that in the name of Nigeria, somebody is being camped in that house as president of Nigeria. We living here, we are not comfortable with that. And we are writing to the government of the UK to send him back to where he's coming from. That's what we are asking for. We are not saying that, oh, we are going to help you arrest Buhari. That would be a stupid thing to even think about, okay? And if you are too childish to understand what I just told you, that's your own cup of tea, okay? If I have to sit you down and explain everything I said in this video, the same way I will have to explain to a 3-year-old kid, Baba, you don't belong to Maiyegun's Diary platform. Get somebody somewhere else where they talk about jokes, where they talk about clownish stuff. You are going to make a very great fan on such platforms. But on Maiyegun's Diary, you're just going to be a joke if I have to explain this. Same way I'm going to have to explain to a 3-year-old kid. But for now, the same message, the same energy. Buhari must leave London. Anything where them package enter the UK, they must package them back to where they are bringing him from. Right? And if they won't do it, we will make sure, say, is stay in this country where we are all legal, legit taxpayers to the UK government is not welcome. It's making us uncomfortable. And in this country, the government of this country understand when you feel like somebody who shouldn't be around you is around. Especially a government official that makes you uncomfortable, that can lead you into any kind of medical breakdown. People don't want to see him here. Don't you understand? And we have every right to kick him back. So if you want him in Nigeria, we will send him back to you. If he's going to have to come back early, we'll go find out very soon. If he's going to stay in that house locked up, we'll go find out very soon. But whatever it takes, Buhari must go back. If you now want him out of your government, if you want to break Nigeria, you know where to go to. You know which messages to listen to. But if you are looking for somebody who is sympathetic to an old, demented, inefficient, incompetent criminal, incompetent megad, then you might need to join AY comedy or AY, what's that called again? AY comedy. They have a very huge following. You will be great being one of them. Thank you very much. I'm going to see you later tonight. This is my sermon for today. Until I see you again, remember, Buhari must go to wherever he's coming from. The hellfire he came from, let us send him back there. And if you are not comfortable with that, we will not come London, come and beat us. And until I see you again, have a wonderful one.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ba bá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Bíjó ìgbádùn yẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lé ibo níṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.